Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm not making this up.
He's tenting his hands, folks. This is serious.
A company named Standard Innovations, and really there's nothing standard about this innovation.
Terrible name.
In Canada, manufactures and sells the WeVibe.
Oh, yeah.
A Bluetooth-enabled...
I have one of these, by the way.
Oh, okay. A Bluetooth-enabled, remotely controlled vibrator.
For review purposes only, I want to emphasize.
It itself, and it's so smaller than I thought it would be, so I guess size doesn't matter. It itself has no user interface, though some might argue that the entire device is itself a user interface. In order to be controlled, it's paired with its companion WeConnect app, which allows its user to vary rhythms, patterns, and settings, or, and get this, to give a partner in the same location or anywhere in the world control of the device.
Again, for research purposes only. Okay.
Yes. There is a promotional YouTube video, which is NSFW. You don't want to let the kids see the opening scene.
Oh, how funny.
It's a line diagram. After that, it's okay. But customers have alleged and complained that the manufacturer was, get this, secretly tracking their use. And after a class action lawsuit was filed, the manufacturer recently reached a $3.75 million class action settlement with its users following their allegations that the company was collecting data on when and how and with what settings the toy was used.
Well, that's research.
Some would not consider this a toy.
That's research.
And their slogan, of course, is play together even when you're apart.
Yeah.
Now, this is leveraging the Internet of Things in a new and creative way. The lawsuit was filed in federal court in Illinois last September, alleging that without customers' knowledge, the app was designed to collect information about how often and with what settings the vibrator was used. Lawyers for the anonymous plaintiff group contended that the app collected users' email addresses to allow the company to, quote, link the usage information to specific customer accounts. I mean, there's just so many things I could say, but I won't. The suit alleges that customers' email addresses and usage data were transmitted to the company's Canadian servers when a WeVibe was remotely linked to a partner. The connection was described as secure, but information was routed through WeConnect and collected by the Canadian servers. The unhappy users allege in their lawsuit that they never agreed to the collection of this data. Standard Innovations maintains that users, quote, consented to the conduct alleged. And of course, you know, maybe in the fine print, who knows, but this is not what people are expecting. But instead of taking the case to court, the company agreed to settle. According to court documents, an estimated 300,000 people purchased one of these Bluetooth-enabled WeVibes. And under the terms of the settlement, anyone who bought and Leo, you could cash in here. Leo, anyone who bought an app-enabled vibrator can receive up to $199. However, anyone who actually connected it to the app,
which was oddly a small fraction of the total buyers.
I know it was of the 300,000 who purchased it, only 100,000 connected it to the app.
It seemed like that was the point of the whole thing, but
yeah, I found that surprising too. The good news is those who did who did connect it to the app can collect up to $10,000. So there's a cash proposition. The actual amount paid out will depend on how many people file claims. So I guess it's the settlement amount is
make
fixed.
The money is who makes the
yes,
money. Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is a little BS-y because really, of course you had an account. I don't know why you had an account, but you created an account so you could use the vibrator. I guess so for, they could know which vibrator to control when you're at the, across the country. You have to identify it. But what do they care I understand why people are upset, but where do you think they were really collecting information and what would they do with it? I mean, who cares, right? Oh my God, they're having sex. They're going to sell ads based on that? Maybe you're going to get those Yahoo emails.
Well, it does sort of bring new meaning to the term invasion of privacy.
Well, I agree. And I agree they probably shouldn't have done that. But I don't think there was any maliciousness intent. But anyway.
Yeah, they probably want to know how long the battery lasts. So you're collecting a little bit of,
lots of other products do that. I think if it weren't a sex toy, it might have been, that makes it, now it's very loaded, right?
Much more salacious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.